welcome to line dancing. I'm Lynn Hardman, and it's my pleasure, indeed my privilege, to offer this Yellow Springs Senior Center class. It's virtual, so we're safely at home, and it's a live Facebook class. You know that if you're tuning in right now, but you can view it anytime you want later on by going to the Yellow Springs Facebook page. You'll see the beautiful Senior Center front, and then if you drop down below that, you'll see the word more, and you can drag down and see videos. And this is our 15th week, and it's going to air very close to many of the holidays. Whatever holidays you celebrate, I hope you're safe, happy, and healthy at home, and you're keeping your little bubble to your small group of beloveds, and you're wearing your mask and social distancing, but still staying social, because it's a holiday time and it can make a lot of us sad. So practice joy, and I hope you find a little joy today with your dancing. So let's get started. I've got a few oldies but goodies, and then we're going to use some of these old dances that we've already learned, maybe not, and we'll put them to some holiday music, whatever your holiday is. So set yourself up for success. You'll need some smooth-soled shoes, and maybe a place to sit down if you want to take a break. These are sneakers, but they're very lightweight and they have a smooth sole. So you want to have that so that your foot can articulate and pivot on the ground without jarring or wrenching your knee or your hip or your lower back. So I'm going to do my favorite impersonation of one of my favorite folks, Mr. Rogers, and put on my soft-soled shoes. While we're getting ready, make sure your area is free and clear of anything that you might slip, trip, and fall on. Remember, for success with line dancing or any kind of new activity, is to take it one step at a time and take small steps. Unload your knee when we turn, and we will pivot or turn for nearly every one of these dances. And if you were out in a social setting learning a line dance, you'd do best to be behind folks at all times. So the only safe space in a line dance is in the middle. It's kind of counterintuitive, but if you hide in the back and then all of a sudden people turn, you're in the front and you might not know the steps, and that would be discouraging. So I'm going to start this first line dance that we're doing in the chair, just to encourage those of you who are out there that, maybe today's not a good day. Your big toe, your ankle, your knee, or your hips, or your lower back aren't feeling good. There's no rule that says you can't dance in your chair. I said before, if you could walk, you could dance. But you don't even need to be able to walk. You could dance. So have fun. We're going to start with one that I've taught, and it's probably the most worldwide often done line dance, the electric slide. It's kind of funny in that it's a 18 count dance. Most line dances go in groups or sections of 8, not always, but this is one that started, and originally this song was written by Bunny Wailer, and now, I think he passed away this past year. But Marcia Griffiths, a very smooth voiced Jamaican recording artist, re-recorded it and changed it a little. It was originally called the Electric Boogie. So I'll teach it to you one time without the music. Hey folks out there, oh hi George. Make sure you put your name in the comments section, or you can private message me. If you're new to this class and you have silver sneakers, it is a sanctioned flex class that comes to reach you safely in your home to help you with being active, better balance, better brain stimulation. Dancing is great cognitive training, brain training, but we're also going to get our heart rate up gently and be memorizing patterns and balancing and stimulating all the different parts of our brain with the rhythm and the lyrics and the memorization, and just have fun. All right. Oh, and I forgot to say, please, before you do this or any exercise activity, consult your physician. If it's a new activity, take it easy. Sit down. It's just like a high school dance. If I put on a piece of music and you don't like it, or somebody you don't really want to dance with asks you, fine, take a rest. But guess what? You're safe at your own home, and line dancing, you don't have to have a partner, and you can dance like nobody's watching you. So let's try Electric Slide by Marcia Griffiths. And I'm going to teach you in the chair one time, and then I'm going to teach you in the air. It's a 4-wall line dance with 18 counts. Now, if you're in the chair, unless it's a wheelchair, you're not going to be able to pivot. That's okay. Just pretend, okay? So if you're sitting in a chair, though, you want to sit actively towards the front, pull your spine up, and I'm going to be mirroring you, so this is a little tricky for me. You're going to start with your right foot and moving to your right, okay? So if you're watching me, just mirror me. And here are the 16 counts of the dance. And after that, the 18 counts of the dance. And after that, it repeats itself. So the first section of 8 is simple. It's a vine right and then a vine left, okay? So here's how that sounds and looks after 5, 6, 7, 8. Right behind, right, tap, left behind, left, tap. Let's do it again with the 8 count. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy. Now, the next 8 counts are a step back together, back, tap, and then a little rock forward and rock back. So here's how that looks. We just went to our left, and we ended up with our weight on our left foot. Our right foot's ready to start the second section of 8. After 5, 6, 7, 8. Back together, back, tap, then step forward on your left, tap your right, and back and tap your left. And then the last 2 counts are a scuff and a quarter turn. Let's see. If you were going back together, back, tap, right, tap, left, tap. And then we're going to take a quarter turn. Ooh, I've never done it on the chair. I have to rehearse it. Back together, back. To our left. Okay, so we're going to take a quarter turn to our left. Now, I taught it to you in the chair. Stay there if you want to be there. If you want to get on your feet, get on your feet. I'll show you one time with a turn. Since we're going to take a quarter turn to our left, this will be wall number 1. We'll do the whole 18 counts, then we'll do a quarter turn, and we'll do this whole 18 counts, and we'll do a quarter turn. Now, when we get to wall number, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll be facing each other. By then, you'll have it. No worries. And if you don't, when in doubt, walk it out, or just groove in your chair, okay? So here's the electric slide, 18 counts, weights on our left, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vine right, step, tap, vine left, step, tap, back together, back, tap, boogie, and step, brush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back together, back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That's the 2 that comes after the 16, making 18. But let's get started, because this is one I hope you might have tried before. If you haven't, you can always come back and do this again and again and again until you feel like you own it. And there's lots of opportunity for expression, so express yourself. Take small steps if you've never done it before. Marcia Griffiths. I do not own the rights to any of this music. All kudos to the recording artists. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Vine to the right. Vine to the left. Back together, back. Step tap. And then brush turn. Do it again. Back together, back. Move a little shimmy there. Brush, turn to your left. Nice, slow jam. Okay, we're facing each other here. Vine right, you got it. Vine left. Back together, back. Step forward, bounce, back, bounce, brush, turn. Vine to the right. Have fun with it. Back together, back. Now once you start to get it, you can start to add your own little flavor. Just relax. And down. Back it up. People like to shimmy on that part often. Alright, we've been doing it sort of the generic way, but you'll see some variations out there. You might see folks do a little chassé step to the side. You might also see some folks do a 3-step turn. Back together, back. So those are options. Sometimes you'll see folks add a little bit of flair or flavor with their arms. So you can have fun with that. You can maybe go fishing, reel it in, cast it out. You could go on the range, get down with it. Whatever you do, just have fun with it. You could even have kind of a little bit of a country western flair with this. And get your heels up. This is a good song to warm up on. Get your confidence going. But you can also make it a little bit athletic if you want. So do it at your own pace. Just have fun. So hopefully you got that. You got the slide going on. Wonderful. Again, that was a song by Jamaican recording artist. Originally, that was the Marcia Griffiths version, but originally Bunny Wailer wrote it. So, where do we want to go now? We're trying to go all over the world and try different, sounds and different kinds of music and find the stuff that we like. But remember, you can do whatever dance moves. Dancing's like cooking. You're going to find a few ingredients that you really enjoy, and you can put them together the way you want. And there's no rule that says you couldn't do the electric slide to the Man, I Feel Like a Woman song. And there's no real rule that we can't do a country line dance to a different style. And we'll do that at the end of this hour. Remember, take a break when you want. Have a sip of water periodically, because staying hydrated is so good for our health. All right. The Festival of Hanukkah just wrapped up. The Festival of Yalda, which is a Persian celebration, an ancient Iranian celebration of which is celebrated on winter solstice. Today is the 21st. Is an interesting worldwide adventure. Hi, Diane. Thanks for joining us. Hey guys, remember this is a senior center activity. I got in the mail today my January, February senior center newsletter, but I have a suspicion they're going to be adding a couple of new activities. So you can go to their website. This is of course their Facebook page, and you can click on their activities calendar. So if you haven't gotten that, check your newsletter. If you didn't get a newsletter, you can go online and search in your search engine, Google or whatever, Yellow Springs Senior Center. They do have a new-ish, last year they got a new and really nice website, and you can check the calendar and see all the activities that they're offering. They got a little bit of grant money, and they're beefing up their class offerings, so that's good. There's everything from poetry to history, Spanish at different levels. There's card groups, they're playing euchre and other things, and then there's discussions, and there's even lunches. We have to eat together virtually though, so. All right, well, so I mentioned Hanukkah. Last week or the week before, I taught you a dance to Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. I think I taught you a different dance, but I wanted to go back to the Hava Nagila dance that we learned. I think that's what I queued up for us. It's a circle dance. That's a little bit different, but let me check and make sure I haven't lost my whole mind. Well, I have the Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah song, but I want to teach you let's just do the dance that most often you would see if you look this up online, okay, to Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. It's a 32 count 4-wall line dance, but you could do it in a circle. When you do a dance in a circle, it's a trickier skill, and it's using a different set of perception. And that's why dancing is such a good cognitive activity. When we can dance safely socially again. Hi, Nelson. Oh, I feel good. We could do that. We could do I feel good tonight. Thank you, Nelson. We'll do that. First we're going to do Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, and then we're going to do James Brown. Do we have I Feel Good? Do we? We might have to do that next week, okay? So hold on to that thought, Nelson. I'm so glad you put that in there. I have other James Brown music, but we'll do that next week. And then the other one you mentioned. Okay, so let's do, without music, Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, and let's do it in a 4-wall fashion. But just note, if you were in a circle and you started off to your right, you'd just be going around the circle this way. As you did the dance, you'd go to the right and you'd go to the left. And then at the end, if you took a quarter turn, you would be facing another direction, and everybody else would not bump into each other. We'll all move the same direction. So 4-wall line dance that can be done in a circle. It's just a matter of traveling in and out of the circle and being able to stay within your own body and know that your right is to your right, because the person across from you in a circle will be moving to what seems to be your left. So don't worry. Folk dances are often done in circles, but this is our 4-wall Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, 32 count dance. It just starts by going forward and back for the first section of 8 with a right, right kick, and then a left, left tap. So from the top, our weight is on our left. We're going to walk to the center and kick left, and then we're going to walk it back and tap right. After 5, 6, 7, 8, right, kick, left, left, tap. That's the first section of 8. Adding on, we're going to do it again. Woohoo! So let's do that again. We're going to do sections 1 and 2. So it's walk and kick, walk back and tap, and do it again. After 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, kick, left, left, tap. Again, 2, 3, kick. Left, left, tap. easy. We got this. Now, the next 8 counts are a step point. Our weight is on our left, so we're going to step on our right, point left, step left, point right, step right, point left, step left, point right. Got it? Let's add that on. First 3 sections of 8. So our weight's on our left, we walk in, kick, walk back, tap, walk forward, kick, walk back, tap, and then we've got our step points. Keep your body long and strong, and your spirits and your chin and your chest up. After 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, right, kick, left, right, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, point, right, point, left, point, right, point, left, point. You can travel slightly forward with that if you like. And then the last, oh, I told you wrong. We're going to take a quarter turn to the right with this song. But the last 8 count is a jazz box with a quarter turn over our right shoulder. So don't freak out. I'm going to turn all the way around and face wall number 1. We're still together. Are you with me? This is the last section of 8. Our weight is on our left leg. We're going to do a jazz box for the first 4 counts, turning over our right shoulder to wall number 2 on the 3, 4 count. And then we're just going to shake our hips a little bit for the last 4 counts, right, left, right, left. So here's what it sounds like. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our weight is on our left. Let's face wall number 1 and put all 4 sections of 8 together. You ready? So we're going to walk forward with our right, left, right, kick, and back. We do that 2 times. Easy, squeezy. Then we do our step points. Okay, that's the 3rd section of 8. And then our jazz box, turning over our right shoulder, and our hip shakes. Let's do that 2 times all the way through before we put it onto the music. So, weights on our left. We're going to go forward and kick, back and tap. You ready? All right, after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step, point. Right, point, left, point, right. Do it again, do it again. Jazz box, turning right. Hip swivels. 3. There you go. Let's start it over. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And forward. 2, 3. Kick, back. You got it. All right. So this next version of the song, Hanukkah, Oh Hanukkah, oh, you need it really badly right now. I'll look. I'll see if I've got it. So let's try Hanukkah, Oh Hanukkah to this version by Bare Naked Ladies, which is a funny name for a group, but because it's just, none of them are ladies and they're fully clothed most of the time. All right. This is Hanukkah, Oh Hanukkah. We're going to start facing wall 1. I don't know. Where did we go? There we are.
Oh, Hanukkah, oh,
Let me restart that. It's a fast start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step point.
Gather around the table again.
You can shimmy, jazz box. Shake those hips. And forward. Back. Forward. Good. Step point. Step point. Jazz box. Turning right. Hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again.
There's a days long ago.
Hey, jazz box, we're facing each other, hips, shakes. Walk it forward, kick. Walk it back, tap. Do it again. Step point. Step.
remind
yeah.
us of days long ago.
Step point. Jazz box. Hip swivels. Walk and kick. Back in time. Walk and kick. Back in time.
Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party.
Yes.
We'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table.
Hey.
We'll give you a treat. Say, oh, I need to play.
Hey.
Cause we need. And while we are playing,
Jazz box.
candles are burning low.
Swivels. Walk and kick.
Each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
Step one.
For each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. For each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
There we go. Well, I got somebody out there who is jonesing for a James Brown song. I don't think I have. I could search. Bear with me. Get a sip of water. Let's see. We did a flash mob to Feel Good. I Feel Good, but I wasn't really counting on doing that. But let's see. I Feel Good. Yeah, no, I don't have that one. But I do have a great song by James Brown called Funky Good Time. And we've done that before. Funky Good Time. Let me look that up. Gonna have a funky good time. I hope that helps you feel better. It always makes me feel better. This is a long song, and I'm going to teach you as we go along. But let me show you the trickiest part about this dance. This is a two-wall line dance. So we're going to have wall number one be here. At a certain point, we're going to turn over our right shoulder, and then we'll have wall number two be behind us. The way we turn is with a funky strolling vine. And it's a 8-count vine that does a half turn on 4 and faces the other wall and finishes with a cross behind, cross in front. So here's what the funky strolling vine looks like. Our weight is on our left. We're going to start moving to our right. I'm going to count it out really slow. It's an 8-count vine with a half turn on 4. Ready? After 5, 6, 7, 8, step right, behind, step right, and turn, behind, and open, and front, and step. Let's do that facing wall number 2, just the funky vine. After 5, 6, 7, 8, step behind, step, step behind, step in front, step. Let's do that one more time, and I'll give you a different language for it, okay? So there's no brush on this strolling funky vine. Everything is a step. Every time you move, you change your weight to the other foot. So start with your weight on your left, and we're going to go after 5, 6, 7, 8, step right, behind, right, left with that half turn, right behind, left open, right in front, left. One more time with the count this time. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is the middle of this. Actually, that's the last section of 8 of this 24 count line dance. Here are the first 2 sections. Super simple. We're just going to do a shuffle. 1 and 2. Actually, it starts out with a heel dig. So first section of 8 is just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a right left. Then our weight's on our left. And the second section of 8 is a triple step forward, right and left for after 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and stroll with that funky vine behind and in front, and heel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, stroll funky vine, cross behind, cross, turn behind and in front, and heel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little strut or a shuffle, triple step, and then step behind, step, step behind, step in front. Heel. Let's do it. It's a great James Brown song. The song is called, or the alternate title of the song is Doing It to Death. It's a total jam song, which, you know, James Brown is famous for. So just keep doing it. And I'll show you some variations throughout if you want.
You feel good? You feel good?
Basic wall number 1.
Much bone, brother.
Get that rhythm. You can start, there's no official starting time on this, but 5, 6, 7, 8, dig those heels in.
You're getting down.
Triple step or shuffle.
We're gonna
Funky
have
strolling
a
vine.
time. We're gonna
And then
have
heels.
a good time.
Shuffle. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Funky vine.
Let's take 'em up, Fred. We gotta take you high.
Shuffle. Stroll. Funky vine.
You want it again, huh? Yeah. We gotta take you high.
Shuffle. Or triple step.
Brother.
To your right. Turn. Behind and in front.
Now, all right.
Shuffle.
I'm gonna get that fellow with the little horn over
You
there.
can add your own flavor here.
Fred, can you take us higher? Take us higher. Fred. Fred.
You can even move around.
Fred.
You got shuffle if you like. Triple step or shuffle. And funky vine. This is a great one, a great beginning line dance. But when in doubt, walk it out. You can just strut like that until you find your feet. Get behind that best dancer, and you'll have it in no time. Have fun.
Give him the now, brother, Fred. You know what? When I hear a groove like this, oh, say, I got to get high.
Funky vine, step on it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
How you do,
That way or yeah.
however you do. You can add your own arm movements
Someone got a groove like this.
or not.
You know. No. No.
It's up to you.
I need the grit. Got the grit. Gonna eat that. Got the grit. Get jar. Jar. Need the grit.
Have fun with it.
Got the grit no bread. You know, I believe that Brad Thomas. Brother, I'm getting ready to wave y'all in. You know what?
You can put a little syncopation in there.
I need to get down. In order for me to get down,
You
I
get
got
down with it.
In order for me to get down, I got to get in deep.
Woo! You need your legs if you get down with it.
Dog the D. Down D. Funky D. Straight D. Down D.
Well, the band's modulating. You know what that means. I hope you're up on your feet or dancing in your seat.
Get on down. Morgan Lamb, you like me? I make you think about marrying the big hill. Ah. Look here. Look at that. You on
behind, cross in front, and heel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross behind, turn, cross behind, cross in front. That's what I'm calling the funky strolling line. You can call it whatever you want. Cross behind, turn. That was a variation. That's kind of fun, actually. Cross behind, turn, cross behind, and in front. Okay, well, hopefully that gave you a little joy. But I'll look up the I Feel Good song, and we'll do a dance to it next week. Yeah. You leaving me notes. I'll read these notes when we're done. I'm filming this from my little iPhone, and I'm not wearing my reading glasses. But we're moving on, and I love it when you leave me comments because that gives me an idea about what we could work on next week. And so that was a Funky Good Time by James Brown. And the dance, or the alternate title of the music, all rights to the recording artist, is Doing It to Death. Because the song goes on and on and on, and it's a jam song. They were just playing and having fun, and they recorded it, and it ended up being a great hit. So, all right, we have on tap now a South African dance that we've done before called Pata Pata. And it's a beautiful, beautiful song that, let's see if I wrote when it came out in my notes. Let's see. It's by Miriam Makeba from South Africa, and it's 1964 or 7, I believe. I remember seeing her when I was a little kid. It must have been 1967 because I saw her on the Ed Sullivan Show. So, I don't have that song. Someone left me a comment. I'll look it up later, but I know I don't have that particular one. Sorry, but I can get it ready for future weeks. So this is a song by Miriam Makeba, and I might be pronouncing her name wrong. Forgive me, but it's a 4-wall 16-count line dance. Only 16 counts, but it can be a little physical. So we'll learn the 2 sections of 8 without the music. You can make it very small with small steps. And or once you learn it and get it under your belt, you could do it bigger. When I was a young girl, I learned this at the folk dance. In the winter months, we had it indoors at the Mills Lawn Gym. And when the weather was nice, it was often on the Red Square at Antioch College. And we did it in a circle. So that was a lot of fun, but we're going to do it in 4 walls. But remember, we can do 4-wall line dances in a circle. It's just a different skill. Circle dances and folk dances are a hoot, and they're probably the original expression of a line dance. So if you think it's corny, dance throughout the history of human beings is a way of expressing and celebrating and mourning together and coming together with music, and often knowing the steps helps people to be together. So this is our 16-count Pata Pata dance. Pata Pata means touch, touch. So it's a fun groove. So it does take a quarter turn left. So this will be our wall number 1. It starts with a side tap right left on the first 4 counts. So this is the first section of 8. There's only 2 sections of 8. And then a toe, heel, heel, toe, out, out, in. So that part's sort of hard. Remember to keep low in your hips and your knees and have your weight kind of equally distributed when you start that. because we're going to be pivoting our toes out and then our heels out and then our heels in and our toes in. And if that doesn't work for you, you could just do the arms out, in, in. So actually I'll show you mirror image that part because it doesn't matter which side we're centered. Out, in, out, in, or toes, heels, heels, toes. Okay? You can also add a little bit of chest articulation if you like, and spine. It's up to you. All right, so we're gonna do a side tap, and then that out, in for the first section of 8. So our weight's on our left. We're gonna do a tap to the right on 1, together on 2, and then we'll repeat on the left. So it's after 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, when we step on 4, we've got to get our weight equal. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, in. Let's do that again with the count. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's important on 4 to get your weight equal in both legs and sit down in your hips. So you can do that part. That's fun. The second section of 8, and that's the last, is 2 right knees that are coming slightly across our body, and then a left kick, and then a grapevine with a brush turn. And that's a modification. The way I learned it, I'll tell you at the end of the song. But so when we did it in a circle, we did a 3-step turn, which is kind of hard to execute. But so our weight is on our left. This is the second section of 8. So our right knee is going to cross our midline a little bit towards our left elbow. So it's weight's on our left. After 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Weight's still on our left. We're going to kick slightly across the midline. 5, and then step down on that right leg. 6, 7, 8. Now, we're going to do cross the midline with those 2 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something's not quite right there. Let me see if I can fix that. Right knee, right knee. Oh, it's the left foot that's supposed to kick. Bear with me, y'all. All right, from the top, we've got our right tap together, left tap together, toe, heel, heel, toe, 2 right knees, then a left kick. That's where I got it wrong. And then a vine left with a quarter turn tap, and then it starts over. Let's try all the way through 2 times with the quarter turn. This is wall number 1 and wall number 2. So really slow from the top. Weights on our left. After 5, 6, point the right toe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe, heel, heel, toe. Right knee to elbow, right knee to elbow. Kick left and quarter turn right. Okay. I'll fix it. All the way through this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. We're ready to move on. Thanks for being patient. And again, this song was a huge hit. and you will hear in the language, I'm not a native speaker, but the Xhosa language, which I think was Trevor Noah's first native language, you will hear several of the consonants have a sound, a clicking sound. That is their language. It's not a noise, it's their language. And so you'll hear it sometimes when she's singing in her native language. Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba. Little introduction.
As soon as Pata Pata starts playing, and suddenly it's Pata Pata time.
That's awful hard.
The dance keeps going all night long till the morning sun begins to shine.
So I don't know if you saw, but if we were learning that in a line, in a circle, woo, this is the way I learned it, is that we were holding hands in a large circle, and we would do the first 8 counts, toe, heel, heel, toe. Actually, we weren't even holding hands, we were just formed in a circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is how I learned it originally at the folk dance. Anyway, a lot of fun. All right, I am doing my best. I hope everybody out there is okay. The next song that I had in mind to play for you today, we have time for at least one more. I told you there's no rule that says you can't do a particular line dance to a different genre of music. So I have a very country western line dance that's just fun, and it's called the cowboy or the cow hand boogie. And we've done it in the past weeks to Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. But today I wanted to try it to a different style of music. Oh, I'm sorry, we have to do 2 more songs because we're going to go back to it. We're going to finish with All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, which is a lovely, fun dance. It's very lively. We worked on it last week. We're going to finish off with that one. But since we've done the cowboy or girl or cowhand boogie before, we're going to try it to George Michael's Last Christmas. It's simple 24 count 4-wall line dance. So I'll teach you one time and then we'll try it to this. Actually, it was Wham that recorded Last Christmas. Kind of a sad song, but it's a fun dance and it's slow tempo, so we should be fine with this. We're going to take a quarter turn over our left shoulder at the end of this choreography. So this will be wall 1. We'll do it all the way through, and then we'll face wall 2, and we'll do it all the way through. Okay? So 3 sections of 8. Section 1 is a vine, right and left, and with a little hip bump. This is kind of a torch song or a breakup and moving on song, or anyway, you can use that hip bump with a little roll in your lower back if that feels good. You can also just tap your toe, or you can lift your knee up. Anytime there's a clap, those are your 3 options. Hip bump, toe tap, knee lift. You can also kick your heels however you want to. So this is the first section of 8, second section of 8, third section of 8, quarter turn left. Our weight is on our left foot. We're going to vine right, clap, vine left, clap, and then we'll move on. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next section of 8 is a step, clap forward, and then a walk, 2, 3, clap back. Starting with our weight on our left. After 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last section of 8 is a hip bump, double to the front, double to the back, single front back, and then a brush quarter turn over our left shoulder. Weights back here on the right leg for this final section of 8. After 5, 6, well, you want to kind of angle your left hip slightly toward wall 1 for this hip bump section. After 5, 6, double hip forward, 1, 2, back, 3, 4, single, forward, back, step on the left, brush right, and then we'll begin over again, okay? So here it is all the way through 2 times. Weights on our left. After 5, 6, 7, vine right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step forward, clap, forward, now back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double hip front, double hip back. 5, 6, step, 7, 8. With that brush. And then we're going to go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward, 2, 3, 4. Back, 6, 7, 8. Double hip, double hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, and vine. We're going to do it to George Michael's or Wham's Last Christmas. Last Christmas. Little introduction. Get that beat. Try your little hip bumps or your taps. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double hip, double hip. Single, single, brush.
I'll give it to someone special.
Step forward. 1, 2, Single, single brush. Forward, forward, back, 2, 3. Double hips, double hips. Single, single brush. We're facing each other, vine right, clap, vine left. Step, clap, and back, 2, 3. Double hip, single, single, and you can bachata style it.
Twice shy.
Ooh.
I keep my distance, but you still catch my
Oh, that's kind of cool.
baby.
Single, single brush. So a bachata hip is just a step together step. Forward. Double hip, single, single brush. Turn, vine. You can lift your knees up. Work on that balance.
I know you fooled me again. Last Christmas,
Single, single brush.
the very next day, you gave it away.
Forward and back. Double hip, double hip. Single, single brush. Turn. I like the bachata.
I gave you
Because it's nice and slow.
the very next day, you gave it away.
Double. Single, single.
I'll give it to someone special, special.
Forward. Back. Double. Single, single brush. Turn. Forward. Forward. Back. 2, 3. Double. Single, single brush. Turn. You can substitute for that vine a bachata step.
My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me,
Double.
I guess I was a
Single, single brush. Turn.
face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man in the cover since ooh, now I found the real
You can substitute a 3-step turn.
last Christmas. I gave you my heart,
2, 3.
but the very next day you gave
Single,
it
single brush.
this year to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas, I gave you my
Brush. Turn.
heart. Next day, you gave it away.
This is a nice slow groove.
I'll give it to
I'm hoping you're catching on.
special. Face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man in the cover since Maybe next year I'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special.
So that was, we did the cowboy or the cowgirl or the cowhand boogie to Last Christmas by Wham. George Michael was a part of that 2-person group. I don't remember the other gentleman in the group's name, but we're going to finish with a big upbeat song that we worked on last week. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. I think she got a Christmas special coming up really soon, somewhere on the TV. This is a very aerobic song, and I've taken out a Monterey turn to modify it to make it a little bit more congenial, or so we can reach it. So you might see me throw in the Monterey turn near the end of the song, but just ignore that and stay your course. This is a 4-wall, how many counts do we have in this? This is a 4-wall. Do I have the cheat sheet? All I Want for Christmas. I don't have the cheat sheet. I'll just teach it to you. It's 4 walls, and it begins with a step, tap, vine right, and then it repeats to the left. So let's try that. Facing wall number 1. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we do it to the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. After that, we're going to just do a Monterey or a point together, like we did in Pata Pata, but we'll do it for a full 8 counts. So our weight's on our right. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So that's the first 3 sections of 8. There are 2 more. It's a 40 count 4 wall line dance. We're going to step together, step forward, scuff with our right, and then repeat with our left. Weights on our left. After 5, 6, 7, 8. Right together, right brush, left together, left brush. Then we're going to do 2 jazz boxes. Right back together, step. Right back together, step. And I lied. There's one more section of 8. It's called the hip shakes. Single, single, double, single, single, double. I'm running a little over time. And I left off a quarter turn on the second vine. So here it is all the way through. We're going to do our step tap, vine right, step tap, vine left. On that first vine, we're going to take a quarter turn, okay? So here's what that looks like. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, tap, right together, right now. Left, tap, left together, left tap. And then we point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The quarter turn to our left is on the second section of 8. Then we tap out, slide, step together, step, brush, step together, step, brush, or jazz box, hip, double hip, hip, double hip. We're just going to have to launch into it. It's a really lively beat, 150 beats per minute, so it's aerobic. So keep your steps small. And I wish you all happy, healthy holidays. If you got to go now, you got to go. So come back anytime. Hi, Piggy. And do practice. Sometimes we have to practice. Well, I call it in sports, we fake one to make one. Sometimes we have to practice a joyful posture and practice and put on a happy face. Sometimes we can't do it, but it really is a good way to just lift your spirits. And when you feel like you can't do it on your own, phone a friend or Zoom or go text message, or there's so many ways to connect. And you can go outside and be with your friends very safely with social distance and wearing a mask. Inside as well, but outside is always better for ventilation, and farther apart is always better, and a mask is always apropos. So here's Mariah Carey's Last Christmas, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. So I will do my best to get that dance on next week for whatever you're asking for. I don't have it this week. All I Want for Christmas. There's a long introduction. It's just fun. It's almost a minute long. So I'll preview the dance to you. It's a step, vine to the right. Step, vine to the left. And that's where we turn and do our points. Put 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. Forward to the left. Tap it out. Slide it right, left. Jazz box, 2 those. Hip shakes. Single, double. Step clap. Step clap. Forward turn. Tap it out. Slide it right together, right. Left together, left. Oh, I messed it up again. Hopefully you didn't see that. Step, hop, step, hop, fine. Step, hop, step, hop. Quarter turn. Top it out. Slide. Jazz box. 2 times. Hey, got it. Slide it right together, right. Jazz boxes. Step box. Fine. Step box. Quarter turn left. Tap it out. Step together, step. 2 jazz boxes. Step hop. Turn. Tap it out. Step together, step. We're getting a message. I think this is it. I'm gonna have to bid you goodbye. The video is going to be removed. So, happy, healthy holidays. Bye.